actually had a lot to say about Jeff Gordon, competing with him and now saying so long, remembering great moments from Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon, 24 car.
Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon, 24 car.
Man, there's a lot to that.
It's going to be Jeff Gordon winning. Jeff Gordon winning. With Jeff Gordon to win his third Daytona 500.
I remember the first time I met Jeff Gordon, and Dad walks up. He said, "Hey, why don't you meet this guy? This guy's going to be good." So he was right.
You know, you don't get to race against your childhood hero that often.
My hero growing up, guy that I always looked up to.
I got my first go-kart when I was 5 years old, and of course the number had to be 24 on that ride.
In 1993, I joined your fan club. I'm still a fan in 2015.
I grew up as a Jeff Gordon fan.
Everything Jeff Gordon.
One day I was actually able to meet him. I was only about 13 years old.
My mom's got a couple outfits still that she has kept.
As a kid, I wore a Jeff Gordon hat.
I mean, I got a couple die casts and a t-shirt that I actually still have hanging in my office at Cobblers Motorsports today.
For as short as Jeff Gordon is, when you look in the mirror, it's like they use a magnifying glass in the windshield, because when you look back there, he looks bigger than everybody else. And it's usually because he's a lot closer than everybody else.
One of my favorite Jeff Gordon moments is the first time I got to race him for a win. I'm racing Jeff Gordon for a race win. Something I'll always cherish.
My favorite memory of you is starting alongside of you at the Daytona 500. And that's a pretty cool thing for a little girl who has always been a Jeff Gordon fan.
I still remember the first day that I actually met Jeff, and was at lunch. You know, I knew I was probably in for something that was over my head when he ordered a salad for lunch and I ordered a cheeseburger.
Jeff Gordon, a great battle.
When Jeff came into the sport, it really opened up the window for where a driver came from.
It's going to be weird to see a young kid that's a foot taller than Jeff Gordon driving this thing next year. At least a foot, Jeff.
It's crazy to think about things coming around like that. Thank you for being the face of our sport for so many important years and really thrusting our sport into mainstream media. We're all going to miss you. You're definitely the face of NASCAR. Thank you for my job, basically introducing me to my wife.
Start the 500 from the bottom.
You know, I would say thanks to Jeff. It's been great to race with him and race against him. Thanks for all the memories. We're going to miss you, man. Really proud of you.
A guy from California digging into the roots of a southern sport and taking it mainstream. He joins us live from down on the track. Jeff, we appreciate you being on our program. I know you listened to the drivers. They all signed a windshield for you. I know you requested no gifts before race during the course of this season, but we'll have that sent over to the shop with the autographs of all those competitors, right, that you just heard from. This has to be an emotional moment, more than ordinary.
Oh, it is. This is an amazing moment. I can't believe I'm on the pole for this final Daytona 500, and can't wait to lead this field off to green. It's like a storybook, you know, in the making or happening live. And so I can't tell you how much that means to me to hear from your competitors and your peers, to hear those things that they're saying, and have guys like that you race against be big fans of yours for a long time, and to get to race against some of the best drivers out there in the world. It's amazing. This is a moment that I will cherish forever, for sure.
Hey, Jeff, it's TW. Jeff, I can give you 92 reasons, 92 reasons why you shouldn't be retiring. Can you just give me one? Just give me one why you should be retiring.
You know what? It's just the right time. It's the right time in my life. I have these two little ones here with us in the truck that are enjoying this moment as well. And I want to enjoy more moments with them. That's just one. You asked for one.
Well, you got two good ones right there.
That's good enough, Jeff. As fans see you touring around the track before the start of the race, is there anything on your driver bucket list? I know you've done everything that maybe you walk away that you hadn't done or wish you'd done differently.
Win a Daytona 500 in my final win.
Okay, there's always a new challenge.
No, I mean, Kentucky's certainly on my list. That's a track we haven't won at, and I know I'm listed as a 4-time Sprint Cup champion, but I don't have a Sprint Cup trophy. And we've got a race team that's capable of doing that. That's what's making this season so much more special. Is and I know a lot of people are having a hard time accepting and understanding why do it now. You're still you're competitive out there, but you know, I do want to be able to go out on my own terms and on top, and I've got a race team that can help us do that this year.
Hey, Jeff, you're certainly a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. there's always a debate about numbers. You think there ever should be a time when we retire a number, a driver like the caliber of you? You think we should ever think about retiring numbers?
Maybe, but not when you got a guy like Chase Elliott coming behind you that's going to go out there and make that 24 look really good. So I'm excited about not just this season, but next season as well, and the things that I get to be a part of and do in this sport. So I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, but I'm certainly going to take advantage of every moment and every fan that I get a chance to meet this year. They've been amazing, and this week has been incredible, the interaction I've had with the fans. I can't thank them enough. Can't thank all of you guys for covering the sport the way that you do, and looking forward to a heck of a ride today. It's going to be one heck of a race, my gosh, and I'm excited about Drive Ben Hungry Chevrolet.
And Jeff, we'll let you go, but we want to thank you at Fox Sports. You've been here for every race as we come on now in our 15th year. You've been a great competitor and champion. We wish you luck today, and we'll talk to you in the next few races and hopefully the end of today. Thanks for being on with us.
All right, thank you guys.
And Jeff going to be a guest analyst in some of our races on the Xfinity Series on Fox and Fox Sports 1. Third on the all-time list among drivers. Where does he rank among the all-time greats?
Well, in my opinion, I say this all the time, and people, they don't understand. I call him the GOAT, and they think I'm being critical. I'm not. The greatest of all time, GOAT. And people say, why? I said, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers he has compiled over his 23 years.
Numbers, yes.
4 championships, 92 wins. His top 5s and top 10s are amazing. He's the greatest of all time in my book.
The time that he came in with other drivers being as competitive, more competitive, absolutely amazing. Of what he has accomplished and still can accomplish for the course of this season. All right, time for the world famous grid